his curve.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good on the triple. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a three-point game. Lets it go from deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gafford with a screen on Jackson. Driving inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
First one falls for him.
For 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Leonard on the wing, defended by Kuzma. Leonard on the take. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Wow, with that strength, if Kawhi wants to drive it, there's not much you can do to stop him.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. 5 to shoot. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Here's Jackson. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Leonard against Kuzma. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Leonard. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Ibaka. George outside. From the arc. Hachimura with a rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. George defending. Gafford with a screen on George. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Leonard outside. Pass to Jackson. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Now here's Gafford. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Bryant, he's checked in for Gafford. Hachimura with a screen on Bledsoe. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Bledsoe outside. Kicks it to George. Back to Bledsoe. And again, it's the Clippers.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
1:36 left now in the first quarter. Abdul-Jabbar. And a two-handed jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
And he drops it in from the low post.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Kuzma against Leonard. Over Kuzma. Oh, and he got fouled on his
Kyle Kuzma. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for LA. Clippers substitution. Timeout on the floor. Clippers timeout. All right, fans, that was your Wizards dance team. Let's make some noise.
Ibaka against Gafford. Here's Jackson. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. And that reserved approach from Kawhi. Don't confuse it for a lack of personality. Smitty, he's a funny guy, but by his own words, huh?
He is, B.A. Staying out of the spotlight, that's just what he likes to do. He might have missed out on some marketing potential.
Clippers foul. Reggie Jackson. That's his second personal foul.
Davis Bertans. Then there's Avdia, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. The Wizards making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
For 3, George. It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. Coming into this, having knocks to win against Boston in their last game.
Their activity on defense was terrific. There was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He had a 24-point assist and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. You'd love to see him build on this effort. He showed he can dominate. Next step is to do it with consistency, guys.
Yeah, Ali, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Jackson. Pass to Gafford. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gafford's got his second basket on the night.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Ibaka with a screen on Kuzma. Shoots from 12, and he knocks the jumper.
Man, it was 2 people jumping
the
up.
Clippers lead by 6.
I
Man,
like
we
how
definitely
Paul
have
George
goals.
comes up the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
Inside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Bertans.
Come on, let's go, Batons.
Up top. Shot clock at 3.
Why is your best middle ball? You see what time it is?
Three-pointer, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from 3-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Ibaka with a screen on Kuzma. George drives in.
Stay with him.
Now here's Ibaka. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
It's blocked.
Damn.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Jackson. And Gafford with the block. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Come on.
Washington, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. George outside.
Come on, George.
Jackson outside. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Jackson. To the left side wing. Here's Batum. Good on the 13-footer. Batum's got his first bucket of the night.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout. If you want a t-shirt, let's make some noise. And your Wizards answer. That was your Wizards dance team. Let's make some noise.
Wizards have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. To the left wing. Beal outside.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Wizards, 26. The Clippers, 34.
Say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. And it's Leonard in at the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Jackson.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
The Wizards with another miss. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Leonard. And Gafford with the block. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Jackson. Jack's up a 3. Leonard pulls down the board. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while, he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
George for 3, knocks down the long J. George has got 5.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
To the middle. Gafford in the post. Ibaka on him. Marked it down low that time.
Clippers ball.
Get him,
Los
boys.
Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Kuzma against Leonard. Ibaka with a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Jackson. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Gafford with a screen on Jackson. Down low. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot.
Ibaka. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford.
Truly embodies that.
Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Dinwiddie comes in for Bradley Beal. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. George with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. George against Dinwiddie. George passes to Ibaka. Clock at 6. Ibaka with a screen on Dinwiddie. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And re-chipped it. And there's the shot clock by
Washington basketball.
for Washington.
Now into the lineup for your Wizards.
The Wizards have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Jackson. Here's Bertans, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bertans has gotten a second bucket on the night. The Clippers shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Jackson outside. The shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
He finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first three of the game comes here in the second quarter.
The Clippers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Jackson. There's the drive. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Adding to this lead.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout.
I know what it goes.
Let MP work. The man can't stop scoring.
Washington trailing. They've got Bradley Beal. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's DJ in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Leonard left side. And that one's long.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Intercepted. That's tipped. And he's going for the oop here. To the inside. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock to take the lead. Tipped. Hachimura finds Gafford. Launches a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for LA. Reggie Jackson. Taking 2 shots.
To his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And a foul called on the way up.
Serge Ibaka. That's his second.
And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
They've also been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Harrell the screen. Here he goes. He nails it, and we're tied.
And that finally gets them back to even.
I wasn't sure they had enough time. What an amazing job to battle all the way back out of that huge hole.
Ibaka with a screen on Hachimura. Tries a 10-footer. Gafford grabs the miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Jackson outside. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout.
Checked in for Harrell.
Into the lineup for your Wizards. Kyle
To the wing, right side. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Jackson. Inside, here's Gafford. The putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And the Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And it's Jackson on the take. And he's going to the left.
Bradley Beal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for LA. Reggie Jackson. 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The Wizards have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Gafford the screen. Driving in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Pass to Leonard. Picked his pocket. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Beal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Going inside. Yeah!
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Leonard on the take. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Gafford with a screen on Jackson. To the paint. Ibaka with a steal. Leonard with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Step back and fire. He connects. And that one brings them within 1.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Clippers foul. Reggie Jackson. That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Ibaka finds Jackson. Oh, off target. And the goal.
Reggie Jackson. That's his 5th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Time called. Seconds left in the 4th. There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Timeout on the floor. Wizards timeout. The loudest and greatest fans in a t-shirt. Let's make some noise. And go Wizards.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar for the win. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to a quarter. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. At the 4 and the 5, it's Hachimura and Bryant. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's DJ in at the point. On the wing man, Leonard with the ball. Beal picks him up. Will it go? And it's Leonard with the bucket inside.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
Hachimura sets a screen. Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Abdul-Jabbar shot is good. That's it.
Clippers substitution.
George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Bledsoe. Kuzma against Leonard. In overtime, here a minute and a half gone. Pass to Zubac. And here's Leonard.
Washington foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Shot clock at 5. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Masterful execution. Kawhi just has a sense for when to shoot the mid-range.
Pass to Kuzma. Gafford with a screen on Jackson. Now here's Hachimura. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Clippers foul. Marcus Morris Sr. That's his first personal foul. Third team
So the
foul.
first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For the Wizards.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now Los Angeles with it.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
For 3, George. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Nice. Good ball placement.
That's his
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
the line for
And he's unable to get the second one. The Clippers call timeout.
timeout.
Love to see it. Way to win, guys.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
George, no good. And an
Clippers foul. Marcus Morris Sr. That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Wizards.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And again, the Clippers missing.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
81 Clippers, 73. We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully and arrive home safely.
All right, let's get started. Frank.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right?
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
I'm a bucket. It's what I do. When you're doing what you do.
So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Jackson from long range. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Washington's head coach. I asked him about the task of slowing down John Morant. Coach said the one thing you can't account for with Morant is his explosiveness. Everything else you can plan for, but sometimes he'll just beat you. And Kevin, that's what they mean when they say, good defense, better offense. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jackson. He had 25 points last game. Passes to Bain. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's off from three-point range. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the pass to Gafford. Abdul-Jabbar against Morant. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for them.
Well, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Beal against Jackson. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Inside, Jackson is just so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Gafford sets the pick for DJ. And he drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Again, anything can be a foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Wizards. 2 shots.
When you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Nancy's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And then for Washington, Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Hachimura. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bradley Beal. And Nance kicks to Jones. No good on the triple. Washington leading now by 5. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Connects from three-point range. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 points in the game.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Brooks against Dinwiddie. Anderson right side. He kicks it to Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Abdul-Jabbar against Jones. And again, Washington with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just the total control.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Defense is right there, and good that time.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Brooks. Anderson a screen on Dinwiddie. And stolen by Harrell. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harrell against Anderson. Hands a screen on Harrell. Anderson passes to Jones. Takes the 13-footer, and the Grizzlies take down 2 more.
This is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Bryant with a screen on Jones. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 19 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. He's jumping out to an impressive early lead.
The Grizzlies, 10.
Coming right at the rim. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Nance. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Bain. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Davis Bertans. Bryant comes in for Hatchimer. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. And Abdul-Jabbar subbed in for Dinwiddie. Wing pairing, it's Brooks with Anderson. Steven Adams is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
This is the part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for getting it to uncover teammates. Yeah, selected second in 2019, Kevin. John Morant, the highest draftee in the Ohio Valley Conference history. And he became the second Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year and joined Paul Gasol.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He tallied 25 points, and his defensive intensity helped set the tone. As he made sure to involve his guys on the other end, he did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Adams finds Clark. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Hey, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
For the screen on Morant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Gafford. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Gafford's got his 2nd bucket tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Anderson against Kuzma. Beal with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Abdul-Jabbar against Morant. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Bryant with a screen on Morant. They get the rebound. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Passes it to Brooks. Shoots over Kuzma. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Washington with a 14-point.
The Wizards, 44.
A little more evenly here in the second. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
This was a huge bonus for this team. I mean, they weren't expecting it, but they were absolutely taking it.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford into the center position. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performance for this guy is he relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Tillman comes in for Steven Adams, and Jones subbed in for Morant. And a switcher also for Washington. Harrell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Harrell setting the pick for DJ. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jones, no one around him. And the three ball is good. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Outside, Beal. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. 21 points in the game. Hachimura. And he banks in the layup. Hachimura's got his 2nd basket of the game.
The defender mixes it up with Hachimura, but Rui's physicality gets him through.
Here's Bain. He's covered by Beal. Here's Jackson. And another basket for Memphis.
And that's why you don't let them get possession.
Timeout is charged to Washington. It's time.
She left me not this good.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. For Tillman. Clark comes in for Jackson. Anderson is checked in for Larry Nance. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Bryant comes in for Bertans. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Abdul-Jabbar subbed in for Raul Neto. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Morant explodes toward the basket. They're toast. He loves penetrating and finishing.
For the screen on Morant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
You
guys are feeling yourselves, but it ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Brandon Clark is out there with Adams. Then it's Morant. Then there's Anderson. And it's Bain in at the 2. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Washington's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Down low, here's Gafford, and he makes good on the layup. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Gafford throws it down.
he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Morant outside. Here's Clark. Great D that time from Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The Grizzlies trail by 12. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th assist here tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the Hustles.
Story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Jaren Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. Nancy's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for Bain. Then for the Wizards, Harrell comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Thomas Bryant. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Harrell. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Better track here on the pick and roll. He's so good at getting buckets out of those sets.
Here's Morant, and that one drops for him. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
The pass to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's up a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
That time, courtesy of Morant. Now, I love to play with Sean. He's always looking to move that rock.
And they get it back. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he comes up with the deuce. Abdul-Jabbar's got 25 points in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Morant. Rebound, Washington.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And Beal kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Picked by Harrell. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory.
That's a foul. Good call.
That's a second personal foul.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DJ.
He was the one dictating the pace to them, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
On offense, here are the Wizards. They lead by 14. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness, just a total team effort.
Morant against Berton. 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the...
Second team. At the line for Memphis, John Morant taking 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Abdul-Jabbar against Jones. Harrell setting the pick for DJ. And it's Neto in the corner. Pass to Bertans. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams.
That's the end of the game. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please make sure you get home safely, and we'll see you next game.
Andrew, I know you got something interesting for me. What's up?
I've noticed one thing that seems even stronger than your basketball game, your fashion game. Is that a priority to you?
Hey, for sure. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Coming out of high school, I was all about shorts, J's, baggy hoodies, okay? But seeing the guys around the league and the guys in my own locker room, I knew I had to step it up. And those guys, they've been helping me find my groove, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I've been picking up on things. So thank you for noticing, Andrew.
Would you say fashion is your main form of self-expression?
Off the court, maybe. But on the court, I feel like I express myself with how I play, man. There's a lot of emotion in my game, whether y'all see it or not. But off the court, I can't run and dunk on you, so I dress right, you know? That's the way I dunk on you, metaphorically.
Dunk on me, metaphorically.
I know, never that, Andrew. You know you got some style, man.
Appreciate it.
All right.